My brothers and sisters, you are now watching The Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need. And I hope you enjoy the video.
We inside of a brother's whip, okay? We are inside of a brother's whip once more, okay? And I just want to do a short video, the VGGAs, or what they're calling it now, the VGX. I don't know where the VGX part came from, but I'm still calling it the VGAs. Okay, so the VGAs are tomorrow, you know, and stuff like that. You know, that's where normally, you know, we hear, you know, some big announcements, some new games coming out, new IPs, what's going to win game of the year. Let's be serious. So let's just talk about, you know, a couple of my VGAs or VGX predictions and stuff like that. Yes, I think we should. All right, so let's start off with that game of the year first. Okay, now game of the year is a special award. You know, if you're a game developer out there, hearing that your game was the game of the year, that's probably one of the best achievements, you know, you can get for a game that you made. All the hours you put into that game, saying that your game ended up being game of the year, it's definitely you know, a great achievement. Some games that I could think off the top of my head for game of the year contenders, of course, you got BioShock Infinite, you got that Call of Duty Ghosts, I'm joking. You got you got BioShock Infinite, you got Grand Theft Auto 5. You know, even though people get it twisted, I always hear people say now Grand Theft Auto 5 was a fail, and it's like they're always, you know, talking about their online. They're completely forgetting about the single player, which in my opinion was a game of the year contender alone. You know, I really enjoyed the single player in Grand Theft Auto 5, so that's a contender as well. You got what I've been saying is going to be game of the year since what it was revealed back in 2010. The Last of Us. Let's be serious, that game deserves to win game of the year. Will it? I don't know. You know what you know what I would throw in there, and this is a PS4 title, Resogun. And maybe that's the thing, like, when, you know, because these games just came out last month, I would hate for a game that just came out towards the end of the year to end up winning game of the year. But Resogun, dude, if you got a PS4, and if you was in my stream, if you was in my stream last night to where I was trying to beat the last stage on Resogun in veteran mode, you already know how that game is fun, it's challenging, it's refreshing, because it's just a break from playing all these same generic games that you see constantly day in, day out. So I'd even throw that in there, but I can't really name a lot off the top of my head. But I've been saying, I was on the Last of Us bandwagon from day one. The second I seen The Last of Us made by Naughty Dog, I said game of the year. Game of the year. So I've been saying The Last of Us game of the year. Okay, we will find out tonight. So you got that, the game of the year out the way. Game announcements, okay? If you guys didn't know, well, you should have heard this, but during the PS4 All Access launch event before the PS4 dropped in North America, we all know that greatness known as Naughty Dog announced a new Uncharted. Kind of a little bit too soon in my opinion, because I mean, yes, I want a new Uncharted, but dude, they announced a new Uncharted before the PS4 even came out. Like, I was like, you know, I mean, and even though they did announce it, that don't mean we'll see Uncharted next year. You know, we might not see it till maybe, if it does come out next year, it'll probably be like towards the end of 2014, or maybe towards, you know, the early part of 2015, or the middle, you know. So even though they announced it, we're still not going to have another Uncharted for at least a year or two. So I do expect, you know, because they showed the teaser trailer during the PS4 All Access launch event, I think we'll see an actual legit trailer now, maybe, you know. I think we'll see more gameplay of Infamous Second Son, because that's the next biggest really exclusive that's coming to the PS4. So I'll probably see more gameplay of Infamous Second Son. The Division, I'm interested in seeing more about that. We haven't seen anything as far as gameplay about The Division since E3, and I'm really into The Division, dude. That The Division and Destiny seems to be the two shooters that people are excited for next year, and I'm definitely one of those people. I'm really excited for The Division, Destiny. I want to see more of that. I want to see more gameplay of Destiny. I want to see, you know, what Bungie has been working on, because I mean, Bungie always has a close place in my heart because I better love that Halo. Okay. Speaking of Halo, though, who knows? We might even see some more Halo information for the Xbox One. You know, I'm sure, I'm sure Microsoft will drop a little jewel here and there. Might see a new Halo trailer. I don't know. I don't think we'll see gameplay, and if we do, trust a brother that I will be eyes glued to that TV. I think we'll see more of Titanfall as well, you know, which is coming to the Xbox 360, Xbox One, and PC. It's not coming to PS4 or PS3. But really else, Nintendo is also set to have this big announcement. You know how, I mean, let's be honest, right now the struggle is real for Nintendo. I know their sales have increased because of Super Mario 3D World, I think it's called. I don't know, but I know their sales have increased. But still, I mean, the Wii U, and you know, yes, the Wii U, it honestly does have a good launch lineup for next year. But the Wii U is still in trouble, dude. I mean, for the majority of a gamer, when you go inside of a store and you see the Wii U, Xbox One, or PS4, which one are you going to go to? I mean, let's just be real brothers and sisters for a moment. So the Wii U, it still needs Nintendo still needs to give people reasons to buy the Wii U. You know, like, hey, you guys do realize that you can buy this, right? So, you know, but Nintendo, yeah, they're set to have this big announcement at the VGA. Some people are speculating that it might be a new IP, maybe a new Zelda. I want to see a new Star Fox. Well, not, I'm saying like I want to see that because I'm actually have a Wii. No, but I do want to see I want to see Nintendo bring back, you know, Star Fox, F-Zero, Metroid Prime, like all the exclusives that they somehow forgot about. Like all they care about now is Mario. It's like, bring out, like, Nintendo has more exclusives, they just don't make them no more. F-Zero, stuff like that. So, but the big announcement, I really don't know. I'll probably talk about this in another video. I've been saying for the longest, I think Nintendo needs to drop the Wii gimmick and go to a GameCube too. I've been saying that for the longest, you know, and people agree with me. like when I say that to people, they be like, "God dang, that's a good idea, my brother." I'd be like, "I know," but you know, some people would say that's not, and it's really not a good move because, you know, you have over, you know, like 4 million people, I think, with the Wii U. I think that was their worldwide sales. So you wouldn't want to do that because then people would be like, "What the frick? I have a Wii U, now what?" You know. So, but I mean, hey, what if Nintendo did announce GameCube 2 and said it'll come out like in, I don't know, 2000. To be fair, 2015, 2016. So you still have like 2 years left of the Wii. Dude, maybe. I don't know, but you know, that's just me, you know, just thinking about, you know, the impossible, I guess, or the possible. I mean, it's possible. But yeah, man, I mean, that's really all I'm interested in looking at this year's VGAs. I mean, they do have some music performance. I think they have A$AP Rocky performing at this VGAs. Who else? I can't even remember, but they do have some people performing at this joint. I don't care. All the brother cares about is the games. Okay, so what are you guys' predictions for the VGAs or the VGXs, whatever you want to call this, brother? Okay, so you know, what's your predictions? Leave it down in the comments and stuff like that. And yeah, greatness truly does. Oh wait.